Hi, my name is Scarecrow, and I'm a guitar player, and I'm going to be doing a series of videos. This is, one, I'm going to try to do as many as I can, but I'm going to try to talk about a lot of things that really are not really talked about on YouTube for whatever reason, and I'm going to try to stay out of the whole, debates about, tone woods and all that. I mean, I think that all that's been beaten like a dead horse, but anyway, this is my videos are basically geared towards the very young player, the people who are just starting. Maybe you don't really have any friends or whatever that play instruments, or maybe you, a lot of the people you're hanging out with, they kind of have that, sheep mentality. They're all following the herd, and they're thinking, well, because such and such does it, well, I got to do it too. I'm going to give you some, straight facts and some opinions, and hope I can give you some information and tips that can help you out in the future. But anyway, the first set of videos I'm going to do is basically going to be about strings. And like I said, you really don't see a lot of information or facts about that on YouTube for whatever reason. Now, I'm going to try to do a half dozen or so, and this is what I got. Now, so far on my guitar right now, I have these, right? This is going to be the first video, immediately preceding this one. These are vintage. They're Dean Markley's vintage reissue, and I don't know, for some reason they had them and took them off the market and they put them back on. And I actually bought these for ha-has at like a music store, Guitar Center, Brook Mays or whatever. Because back when I very first started, back in the late 80s, early 90s, these were very common strings. And I actually used this particular set. I actually bought them years ago, and I remember I really liked them a lot. All right. And I thought it'd be kind of fun, just to kind of reminisce or whatever. And now the next set, immediately following these, are going to be your blue steels, and I'll give you some pros and cons about blue steels. And blue steel is kind of the flagship of Dean Markley, and for the longest time, it's basically pretty much the only strings they made was the blue steels. But they have like several different variants and stuff like that. And they're really, they put them on and pull them off, stuff like that. And anyway, I'll do a video about blue steels and what I think about them and stuff like that. And some of the experiences I've had. Same with these. Now these right here are very. I kind of got a soft spot in my heart for these because these are actually the first set of strings that I bought, probably for the first 3 or 4 years I played guitar. And the reason why, and I know it's going to sound like a total goofy cliche, but James Hetfield of Metallica, supposedly he used this exact set on Master of Puppets and Justice for All. Now, nowadays, I think he still uses Ernie Ball. He uses a lot heavier set, which I actually have a set of. I'll probably show them to you. But I'm going to try to keep everything even. So I'm going to try to keep everything within 10 gauge. And that's usually what I play anyways, 10 gauge strings. So I might do a quick video on why I play 10 gauge strings as opposed to 11s or 12s or whatever. These are the next ones. These are Diodarios. And again, it seemed like for a while there, every time I kept buying things, they'd get like a free box of these. So I have like several boxes of this. And so anyway, I thought, instead of them sitting back there running the potential corroding or whatever, I'd go ahead and throw a set on and show you guys, maybe give you a few pointers and things. Again, pros and cons about why I like them. And last is these. I want to tell you what, guys, why I use these and why I like them. I'll give you, there's a few cons here and there, but I'll give you the pros first. These right here, I think, are pretty good. Now, for the record, I am not endorsed by any string manufacturer whatsoever. I'm endorsed by any company. Basically, what you're going to be hearing from me is my own personal opinion and why I do things. And I'm sure I'll probably attract a few trolls, and I'm probably going to, make a big deal about certain things I'm going to say. But anyway, these I'm going to do, like I said, a series of videos, and hopefully you guys can get something out of it. And now, because this is the introduction video, I'm going to give you some pointers as far as like the actual, when you're very first starting out. When you're first starting out, it's a good idea, and this is just a suggestion, try to get you a guitar that doesn't have a tremolo bar. Okay? Now, if you get you like an old school Fender or something like that, like maybe a Squire, you can block those off. And Rob Chapman actually has a video about that, which he's. But I'll probably do one too to show you how to do that, or just basically buy some extra screws on Amazon and just screw them down. Right? I might show a video about doing that. That's something I do on all my guitars. I have several guitars like that. I don't really like Floyd Rose's or Taylor tremolos. I got nothing against people that play them, but I personally think they're a real pain in the neck, and they're really difficult to work with and stuff like that. I mean, it's just like, I mean, especially the older I get, the less patience I have. I prefer just a straight guitar with either a hardtail, what they call an old Gibson stop tailpiece, or a string through the body. Now, on this particular set of videos, I'm going to be using this guitar, which is a Schecter V1. Okay, and see if I can adjust the camera a little bit so you can get a picture of it. But this guitar, I actually bought it to replace another guitar that broke, right, several years ago, and I really like it. I actually got it from Guitar Center. I walked in, it's on the wall, and I bought it, and it basically, it plays pretty good, and I'm not really a big Flying D guy. I always thought they were kind of uncomfortable to play, and they're kind of awkward to play, but this one right here I really like a lot. And I got it at Guitar Center, and this the pickups are basically, they're actually the passive EMGs. I guess the I can't think what they're called, but the I can't think what they're called, but I think the blackouts or whatever. I can't remember. I mean, maybe one of the internet trolls can help me out here, but this is what they are. And I'm going to use this for all, and it's got a string through the body, so it's pretty easy to arm up. And then, of course, as far as the amp, now this is not my main amp. I actually have other amps. There's a few of them right here, but my main amp's in the other room, but I'll probably bust that out at some point. But I'm going to be using this amp. I thought I'd knock the dust off of it and play it, because it's a lot of fun. It's a super high gain amp. That's one of the reasons why I don't play it. And plus I had a few problems when I first bought it, but I'm not going to sit there and bash on PV, because every other thing I bought from it has been pretty good. So one out of, I guess a half dozen or so was pretty good. But anyway, I got everything set at 7, and I got the gain is not very high, because you don't really need a lot. This amp's super high gain. And anyway, that's going to be the first. Every one of the videos I'm going to do about strings is all going to be the same gauge and same amp, same guitar. So hopefully, I know the audio is not the greatest in the world, but hopefully it'll you guys can hear a difference, and I'll try to tell you as best I can of what I like about it and what I don't like or whatever. But here, let's give you a little taste of what it sounds like. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. So anyway, we're gonna have a lot of fun doing this, and hopefully, if you guys have any comments or questions or whatever, just put them in there. And anyway, it's gonna be like I said, it's gonna be the first set of videos, and hopefully you guys enjoy. So like I said, I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.